Hello everyone, this is Anjali and welcome back to my channel Learning Pillars, and today's topic is application of trigonometry. Okay, so we have discussed identities of trigonometry and today we'll discuss application of trigonometry. So in application of trigonometry also we should have the right angle triangle, as I have already told you that in trigonometry we must have the right angle triangle. Okay, suppose we have a right angle triangle, right angled at B, then we can apply trigonometry in this. So in application of trigonometry, this chapter is also known as height and distance. In ICSE board class 10th, it is known as height and distance, which is chapter I think 16 or 14. You can check yourself. So before starting this chapter, we must have two things. One is angle of elevation and second is angle of depression. So what is angle of elevation? If I'm looking at an object which is below my eyesight, so I have to look at that object. Suppose I have this marker, so I have to look at this like this. So suppose this is the marker and here my eyes, so I have to look down. So the angle of this line to the horizon is known as angle of elevation, but when I am looking down at this, so the angle with the line which is parallel to my eyesight and passing through it, this line, this angle is known as angle of depression. So this is angle of depression. So as you all can see here, this make a Z. So this angle will always equals to this angle. If suppose now I am here and this pen is here, so I have to look it at upward direction, so then it form angle of elevation. So suppose this angle is X, angle of elevation is X and angle of depression is Y. So for the same object, X is always equals to Y. That means suppose this is a man or anything else, if it look at me, so the angle of depression, it made the angle of depression here, and while I am looking at this, I made the angle of elevation. So जितना मुझे ऊपर की तरफ ऐसे देखना, ऐसे गर्दन को ऐसे बेंड करना पड़ेगा, उतना ही यहाँ पे जो भी पर्सन होगा उसको डाउन करना पड़ेगा. So in that case, angle of depression is always equals to angle of elevation. And if you know what is angle of depression and elevation, you can find every question in this topic very easily. Okay, nothing else we have to know about this, because we all know already what is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, and in most of the question we have to apply tan theta. So let's discuss a question here. So let me check the question from the book. An observer 1.5 meter tall. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from a chimney. The angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from his eye is 45 degree. What is the length of the chimney? Or you can say height of chimney. So find height of chimney. Okay. So first you have to make the diagram here. That means you have to make the right angle triangle here. An observer 1.5 meter tall. So suppose here the observer, suppose I am the observer and I am 1.5 meter tall and I am standing here. The angle of elevation, that means we are looking at a height. If they are saying that the angle of depression, that means the observer is standing on a height and he is looking down. Okay. So the angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from his eye is 45 degree. So the ground is same. So you have to make a chimney here. Suppose the height of the chimney is this and the observer is looking at the top of the chimney. Sometimes they can give you he is looking at the top as well as the bottom also. Okay. So here it is only given that he is looking at the top of the chimney and his eye make an angle of 45 degree here. So eye is here. So you have to draw a horizontal line, or you can say this is parallel to this line. So this angle is 45 degree. If I ask you that what is the angle of depression of chimney to the eye of the observer, it will be also 45. If suppose that observer is standing here and he is looking down at this person and these two persons are of same height, this is also 1.5 and the person here, he is also 1.5 meter tall, and suppose he is looking at his eye, both of them looking at their eyes, so he will make the angle of depression and the person here will make the angle of elevation. In that case, angle of depression is always equals to angle of elevation. So there is no need to draw it. I just told you because in other question you can have angle of depression as well as. So let the height of the chimney is AB. What you have to find, and here the observer, suppose he is CD. What is given? Suppose the height of the chimney is H. So the distance from B to this point, suppose this point is ABCDE. So BE is equals to CD. Here BE is equals to CD, which is given equals to the height of the observer 1.5 meter tall. So we have to find this H. If you find AE, then add 1.5 to this and that's how you can find the height of the chimney. But to find this you have to find ED first, because we don't have perpendicular base and height. Any one of the perpendicular base or height and one angle should be given. That's how we can find all three sides. Okay, so suppose this is X. I think this is given. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away. So the man is 28.5 meter away from the chimney. The chimney is here. So this is also equals to this one. And as this angle is 90, this angle is also 90, because the angle between my leg and the ground is 90 degree. So same, if you stand pole to the ground, then the angle between the ground and the pole will be 90 degree. So you can say it is a rectangle, and the opposite side of the rectangle is always equal and parallel to. So this is 28.5. You can say BC equals to ED is equals to 28.5 meter. So now we can find H. So to find H, we have to find first AE. So now look at the triangle AED. Is this a right angle triangle? Can we apply sine theta or cos theta here, or tan theta, whatever according to our need? Yes, this is the right, because this line is parallel to this, and here the angle is 90 degrees. So the angle AED is the right angle. So in triangle AED, what should we apply? Sine theta, cos theta, or tan theta? We have to find the perpendicular, and we have base. So I have told you the short trick, PBP upon HHB, and we have this. We have to find this. We have the angle. So we will apply tan theta. Tan 45 is equals to the angle opposite, the side opposite to the given angle is known as perpendicular. So tan 45 is equals to, this is perpendicular, which is AE upon DE. This is the hypotenuse, as this is the side opposite to the 90 degree angle. So tan 45 is 1 is equals to AE by what is the value of DE? Here it is 28.5. So AE is equals to 28.5. But this is not it. This is not the height of the chimney. This is only one part of the chimney. If we have to find the total height of the chimney, we should add AE plus BE. So height of chimney AB is equal to AE plus BE, which is 28.5 plus 1.5. So it is equals to 30 meter. So the answer is 30 meter. So I think it is clear to you now. So let's discuss more question. We'll discuss 3 or 4 question on this topic. And to make the diagram is very important in these type of question. If the diagram is made by you, then you can find whatever you have to find very easily. You should know which one of the angle is given and how you can make the diagram. So let me consider another question. Let's discuss another type of question in which 2 things are given and the distance between them is given. 2 poles of equal height. So I'm writing down the question in short form because this is very long question. So I'm writing down the question in the short form. So question is 2 pole of same height. So height is denoted by H. Standing opposite to each other. Is standing opposite to in short form opposite to each other. On either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. So on the bank of road, you can say on either side of 80 meter wide road. After this, from a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of pole are 60 and 30. So from a point between poles, angle of elevation (60 and 30). Find the height of the pole and distance of the point from the pole. So we have to find the distance of the point from each the poles. Find height of pole and its distance. Whose distance? The point distance. Its distance from each pole. So solution is, first make the diagram here. We have to consider two poles of same height. Same height. They are standing on the either side of the road AB. Suppose one pole is BC and second is AD, each of same height. So suppose each of H height and the distance of the or the width of the road is 80 meter, I think 80 meter, and here in between there is a point. Suppose that point is E. Suppose that point lies here, E, and they are not saying that this point lies exactly in between. That is not the bisector. They are not saying that. In between, anywhere it can lie. So suppose it is here. The angle of the elevation from one point is 60. So to whom it is nearby, to those pole it will make greater angle, because if I'm looking at my hand and this is above me and this is nearby me, so I have to look at it like this, and if it goes back, then I have to make less angle of elevation. So here first is 60 and second angle is 30, and suppose the distance of E from one base of pole is x, then this distance will be 80 minus x. 80 minus x, because the total distance is 80. So now again you have to apply tan theta. So from triangle DAE, tan 60 is equals to h by x. This is equation 1. And from triangle CBE, always write the right angle point in between of the triangle. When you are writing the triangle, denoting by that triangle by 3 point, you have to write the point at that point. It is right angled in between. So here because this triangle is right angled at A, so you should write A in between of E and D. You can write it as EAD or DAE, but A should be lie in between. So as like that, this triangle is CBE or EBC. So from triangle this and this, tan 30 is equal to BC, perpendicular upon base, and base is 80 minus x. So I know the value of tan 60 is root 3 and the value of tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So if I divide these two, because we have two variable here and we have two equations, so we cannot find two at once, two variable with the help of two equation. It will be easy if you divide these two and you will eliminate h, so it will be more easy for you. So divide equation 1 by equation 2. So to the left hand side, divide the left hand side by left hand side. You can find, if you put the value of tan theta here, you can find the value in that case also, but this is the easiest method. So this is tan 60 upon tan 30, and to the right side we have h by x divided by h upon 80 minus x. So tan 60 is, I have to write something. Tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 divided by 1 upon root 3 is equals to h by x multiply. This division converts into multiplication while you have to reciprocal of the denominator fraction. 80 minus x upon h is the reciprocal of h upon 80 minus x. This is cancelled by, again this comes into multiply. After reversing, you have to reverse the fraction, root 3 upon 1, and here it is 80 minus x upon x. This gives you 3, and if this side is 3, then here it is in denominator, that means it is in division. So you have to take this x to the left hand side, so it will go in multiplication, and to the right hand side we have 80 minus x. So to find x, again take this x to the left hand side. 4x is equals to 80, x is equals to 80 upon 4, that means 20. So x is 20 and that is not the height of the pole. So put the value of x in any one of the equation. Tan 60 is equals to this or tan 30 is equals to this, and this will be easy because you have to write the value only in one step. You don't have to do 80 minus x. So root 3, 1 implies, here 1 implies root 3 is equals to h divided by x, which is 20. So h is 20 root 3, which is the height of the pole, or you can write it as 20 multiplied by 1.732, which is the value of root 3. You can find it by division method, or you should keep it in your mind the value of root 3, root 5 and root 2. In this chapter you should learn these three values. So it is 3464 point this meter. So this is the height of the pole. After finding the height of the pole, you have to find the distance of the point from each the pole. We have already has value of x, that is the distance of the point from one pole, which is 20, and from pole AB the distance will be 80 minus x, that is 80 minus 20, 60. So distance of point E from pole, from both the poles, is 20 and 60 respectively. 20 and 60 what? Meter respectively. Okay. So after this question, let's discuss another question also. Question is, this question is very good. The angle of elevation of a bird elevation, that means someone is observing the bird from the ground, because the angle of elevation, if the bird will look at the observer, the bird will make the angle of depression. The angle of elevation of a bird from a point 50 meter above the lake, above a lake, is 30 degrees, and the angle of depression, of its reflection, because there is a lake, and if the bird will fly above the lake, will get the reflection of it. Reflection in the lake is 60 degree. Find the height of the bird is 60 degree. Find the height of the bird. So we have to find the height of the bird. They are not saying that from where you have to find the height of the bird. So it is understood you have to find the height of the bird from ground level. Find the height of the bird. So again read the question. The angle of elevation of a bird. So suppose here the bird, the point is denote the bird. The angle of elevation of a bird from a point 50 meter above a lake. So suppose there is a lake, and the point lies 50 meter above the lake. So suppose that person is here and he is standing on a height 50 meter from here, and he makes the angle of elevation to the bird which is 30 degree. So suppose bird is denoted by B and the point of contact of lake, or you can say ground, it is L, or you can write the image by L because that's lie inside the lake. So, and the angle of the depression of the reflection in the lake is 60 degree. So where the image of the B lies, just below the bird B. It lies in the lake. How many meter below? It is not given, I think. 50 meter above lake, the depression of the in the lake. In the lake, suppose it lies here, because on the surface we are going to in the lake. So this is the image. Suppose it is B dash, because the water will behave as a mirror and the water surface, at the water surface the image you can see. It is not given how many meter because it is below the lake, so it must be lie, because at a depth it can lie. So you have to denote this point little below the water surface, because it will if you know the reflection chapter of physics, if there is a plane mirror, the distance of the image will be equals to the distance of the object from the mirror. How many meters the distance it is, or how many centimeter the distance it is, if it is the mirror, so my face image will be that centimeter behind the mirror. So it is wrong that if you make the image here, we should suppose this height is, total height is h, so we should write the image point below the lake at height, or you can say at depth h. So this is B dash, and it is understood if this is h, this is also equals to h, and from this observer he makes the angle of depression, then this angle, the angle of depression is 60 degree, so this angle is 60 degree, because the angle of depression, this angle is equals to this angle. So angle of depression you can represent here, which is 60, and angle of depression is equals to the angle of elevation. So now we have to find the height of the bird from the ground, so we have to find h here. So we will discuss two triangle here. First this triangle, and second triangle is here, and this angle is 30 degree. And what we have this height of the observer from the ground is 50 meter. So basically this is 50, then this is equals to h minus 50. In this triangle this is equals to h minus 50. So just write down all the points. This is B, B dash, C, D, E, done. So now from triangle solution is, from triangle BD, EF, BDF, 1030, is equals to BD upon DF, and suppose DF is X, then BE is also equals to X. So write it here, let DF is equals to BE is equals to X here. So 1030 is equals to, what is the value of BD? H minus 50 upon X. So this is equation 1. 1 upon root 3 is the value of 1030 is equals to H minus 50 by X. This is equation 1. Now from triangle, that triangle FEB, FEB 1060 is equals to, again, perpendicular upon base. Base is X, and this total height is, just look at the height carefully. This is H, this height below the lake surface. This is H and this is 50. So this is H plus 50 divided by X, and the value of 1030 is root 3 is equals to H plus 50 divided by X. This is equation 2. So again we should divide these two equations to simplify the question. So from here we have 1 upon root 3 divided by root 3. One divided by 2 gives you 1 upon root 3 upon root 3 is equals to H minus 50 upon X upon H plus 50 upon X, and this X is cancelled by this and this goes to the denominator. So it gives you 1 upon 3 is equals to H minus 50 upon H plus 50. By cross multiply of these two, we have H plus 50 equals to 3H minus 150, and take this H to the right hand side and this 1 minus 150 to the left hand side. We have 200 equals to 2H. So H equals to 100 meter. So the height of the bird from the ground is 100 meter. If they ask the height between or the altitude between the observer and the bird, it will be 100 minus 50, that is 50. So just you have to understand the language of the question. Then first you have to make the diagram and calculate the height or the distance between the point with the help of tan theta. So this is all for today, and we will discuss more question in our next video. Please subscribe my channel. Don't forget to share and press the like button. This is all for today. Thank you so much.